On Wednesday, June 16, 2021, The Guardian published a story about the two looted Ethiopian artifacts that were taken during the colonial era by British forces. The artifacts have been withdrawn from an auction after the Ethiopian government appealed to an auction house selling them to stop the cycle of dispossession. Busby Auctioneers in Bridport, Dorset, has withdrawn a leather-bound Coptic Bible and a set of horn beakers from a sale on June 17th after the Ethiopian Embassy in London discovered the items, which were taken during the Battle of Magdala in 1868. In a letter, the embassy said that the return of the items would help bring to a close a painful chapter of the nation's history, and said the two lots, valued at around £700, were a small but important part of the story. In the government's view, the auction of these items is at best unethical and at worst the continuation of a cycle of dispossession perpetrated by those who would seek to benefit from the spoils of war. Busby confirmed that after discussions with the Ethiopian government and the seller, the two items have been withdrawn. The matter has been resolved with the vendor and the Ethiopian embassy in London, a spokesperson said. The Ethiopian embassy called the decision an important move towards its goal of having all Magdala artifacts returned from British institutions. Magdala is really important in terms of the shared history between the UK and Ethiopia, so today is a big day, a spokesperson from the Ethiopian embassy said. They have reached an agreement after negotiations between the Ethiopian embassy and the seller to secure their return more than 150 years later. These items are of immense cultural, spiritual, and historical value to Ethiopians. The Ethiopian government has been appealing for the return of items taken and held by British institutions that were taken from Magdala, the mountain capital of Emperor Tewodros II in what was then known as Abyssinia. Ethiopians and Ethiopian friends, including Alula Pankhurst and Lemon Sise, show their appreciation towards the withdrawal of the auction. Sise shared his message on Twitter as great news on the 17th of June on the return of looted Ethiopian artifacts. Following discussions with the management of Busby Auctioneers and Valuers, an agreement has been reached on the 17th on the withdrawal of the two Ethiopian artifacts that were due to go on auction. Pankhurst is an Ethiopian scholar and social development consultant whose main focus has been on Ethiopia and Ethiopian studies. He is loved and appreciated by Ethiopians, and he is a well-known true friend of Ethiopia. On June 16th, the Prime Minister of Ethiopia had been in his hometown of Jimma for the groundbreaking ceremony of the Ayetu River Project with the presence of First Lady Zinash Teyachewu and his officials, including Deputy Prime Minister Demeke Mekonnen. He said that the two riverbanks exemplify how urban life can be changed by clearing rivers and beautifying their surroundings. He also appreciated Jimma for their welcoming support, and he said, "Our unity is our beauty. It is our strength. The peace and resilience seen today from Jimma to Agaro to Beshesha inspires us to serve our people better." As Ethiopia plans to plant 6 billion seedlings, the Prime Minister gave a challenge encouraging the people to vote, and at the same time to leave their fingerprints by planting trees under the theme of "Let's Adorn Ethiopia."